Hey, it's Eric with Patch Foundry, and you just heard a demo of Jungle Boogie, the patch for MainStage version 3.7.1 or higher. It's part of the cover band pack volume 1, or you can get it as a standalone patch, and there's a link in the description to figure out where to find that for both. Before we start, this awesome MainStage concert that took 6 years of development to build is free with every single patch. There's a separate video I've included in the description where you can find out more about it. Second, this patch is not designed to sound like the original. It's supposed to be inspired by it, and it's built using 100% MainStage stock sounds for keyboard players in cover bands. It's big, it's bold, it's exciting. That's the goal. Not to sound exactly like the original. So let's jump in and take a look at what we got going on here. This is a pretty straightforward patch for the most part, minus some subtleties here. And the first one is getting the clav to sound right was very challenging. And you can see it snaps. It feels really good. We're using the stock clav here, but we have done so much work in this area and in the effects section to make this thing just absolutely lock in with something exciting. And then, of course, the other thing that we have is the organ. The organ by itself is just there to add girth. And it just rocks. It's been EQ'd to fit around the clavinet as well. And because there's no third-party samples going on here, you can just download MainStage 3 and fire up this, and you're going to hear exactly what you're hearing here. It's just crazy. So put that together. You can control this with the expression pedal or with the mod wheel if you want to remap that expression pedal. Man, yeah. And that is it for the bottom board. Now, that said, there's one more element. We have brass. Now, hopefully you play in a group that has a brass section. If you don't, you got it covered here. So you got this really fun part going on there. It's, as you can tell, it's really not designed to be a standout signature thing by itself. It's just designed to give you those that presence and that spot with it. So like that. Now let's look at the upper board. The upper board, you don't have to play pretty much everything you need. But there's some extras. So like we've got lower stuff for brass in this case. Or you can go upper. So it's all there up there if you want to. Or we've got a second organ that you could play. It's all right there for you to add maybe a little bit of extra color or interest, whatever you decide is best for you. Now, that's it. Let's talk about CPU. So I'm running this on an M1 MacBook Pro. It's from 2020. It's 5 years old at this point. I'm running MainStage at 128 samples, 48K. And if you know anything about computers, that's really pushing the CPU. Well, let's take a look at how fast this is here. I'll put it, zoom in. We got a CPU load meter here, and I'm going to just stress test it. Hopefully you don't play like that live. But you can see this CPU load, it never got over like 22, and there's no voice limiting going on here. That's absolutely crazy that you're able to have all of these individual sounds coming through at that latency level for 22% of a 5-year-old computer. The other thing that's amazing about this, it's only 28 megabytes of RAM is used. And the way we were able to do this was we spent about 5 to 6 years testing and retesting all of the plugins inside MainStage and figuring out which ones were the CPU friendly options, combining them in very specific ways, and then just whittling down to the absolute minimum needed plugins. So this took unbelievable levels of research on the part of me and the team, a lot of long nights, and I'm so proud of the end result. I think it's going to really change the game if you're a cover band player and want to run a laptop live. So that's Jungle Boogie. I'm Eric. You can find more at patchfoundry.com. Thank you.